Hello to all my friends out there. Well, the rooftop garden is coming along nicely. Actually, I've been working on it for a while. I haven't been working on it hard, but I have been working a little bit at a time on it. So the little by little approach finally starts to pay off. I'm feng shuiing the apartment in spite of evidence to the contrary. And before you can really do that, you have to spotlessly clean the house. And I have a lot of stuff, a whole lot of stuff. So that one is difficult. But if you keep working on it, eventually, I put my mason jar in the freezer. And I have some tea. This stuff is good, iced tea. English breakfast tea. And I made it last night. I find this organic tea to be good. Now this is refreshing, let me tell you. Yummy. Okay. Now, I want to make some tasty burritos. Okay, I discovered a brand of beans. It's these. Chili beans pinto. And only reason I bought them is because they were 50% off. So what I did was I fried bacon and I made French fries. Then I removed the bacon grease, but I'm not throwing it out. I'm saving it in case I ever need it, in case of hard times. So I put half a can, because I made this the other day, half a can of pinto beans. It could be any kind of beans, black beans, whatever ones you like. Some water, and you know, this is the pan that I fried the bacon in, and that's going to give, you could add chorizo to this, but I didn't want to open a package of chorizo just for a little package of, batch of beans. And I have 2 flour tortillas, so I want to heat my pan. So now I always tell my son, if you ever have to eat beans, make sure you have potatoes. In fact, I would make sure that if I was me, to have at least 10 pounds of potatoes in my house at all times. Out here, I don't think it's 10 pounds either. $3.27, I think, at Walmart for potatoes. So, okay, so you want to get your beans, you know, you can make them thinner, you can make them thicker. It depends how you like them. But just to warn you, they cook this brand of beans is good. I love it. Okay, so now I want to season my beans. It doesn't need too much salt because they're canned salt. I put a lot of pepper in my bacon drippings. You can see it. Pepper. Not too much because I have pepper in my bacon drippings, and then a pinch of sugar. And you might go, well, why do I need sugar? Well, you don't need it. You don't need anything, but it does taste good. So you can see they're going to thicken up quick. Now, in the day, what was done, if you didn't have cheese, you added a little milk. This is 1/2 evaporated milk, 1/2 water. So this way you really don't need cheese. And you can add as much as you want, but I think that looks good. And believe me, this is going to make a really good burrito. Okay, I'm going to switch sides now. So, big thanks to Homestead Tessie Mobile Home Living, and welcome to all of our followers. So, you know, everybody has their own little spin on stockpiling. So, if you're new, I have been buying food and stockpiling food since the first of the year. Yesterday I told you I stockpile bacon ends. They look kind of greasy, but actually they're fine. So the idea is we want to prepare for the worst, and hopefully the worst never comes. I hope not. If I was going to bet, however, if I was going to put my money on what's going to happen, I would say a recession is coming. So you might go, wow, you know, you are really a pessimist. Well, that's what I think is going to happen. That's what I really think is going to happen. So, and this has been a weird year. I started any kind of oil, but this is going to make your tortillas taste good, you guys. So, okay, so now let's move over here for a minute. So what I want to do is grate a little cheese. Even though I have milk, since I have this, I buy this stuff at Dollar Tree. I find it to be good. It's been frozen though, so you know. So what I'm doing now, so for the first, let's just say half of the year, I've been buying food, cheap food, you guys. This food that I'm making tonight is very inexpensive. This cheese is a good deal. It's about 5 ounces for $1. So if it was a 2-ounce package, it would be 10 ounces for $2, and it's usually 8 ounces for $2. So okay, let me my tortilla is ready. This is going to be a good burrito. The thing is just use what you've got around the house, you know. Start stockpiling some food and then start eating it down, little by little. You know, if you buy for a while, so I want to put about half of, ooh, yummy, this is going to be good. I want to put about half of my beans on here. All right. So, back over here. You get these beans down and you're not going to starve. You know, if hard times come, you're going to get your beans out of the stockpile and you're going to cook them up. You're going to eat them. You need these recipes so that if you ever had to eat them for real, life wouldn't be too miserable. Because if you're unprepared and you don't have, you know, food, try to find the marked down shopping if you can. Okay, so now, I want to make a little salad. I want to teach you guys a cheap salad if you're new to me. If you're new to me, stay with me. It takes a while to learn this stuff. You're not going to pick it up overnight. Okay, so I bought a little of this salad mix. And I have tomatoes, but if I didn't, I would put a little pile of salsa in the middle. And I have some, usually I use balsamic vinaigrette dressing, but I found today, blue cheese. Look how little the thing is, but that's okay because blue cheese is good. Okay, so now we want to make one more. Try to find these. You will like them. These would make awesome chili. And when they're homemade like this, if you don't eat it all right now, then, you know, eat it later. You know, heat it in the microwave. These heat up great. Another thing I do is to add protein to my burritos, I put a fried egg on top. And so you might be going, that sounds horrible. It's not horrible, it's delicious. All right, so we have 2 burritos and we have French fries. Now the other thing about this is you're not starving out. You know, when you're low on money, it's no time for dieting. Some people may not agree, but you're not going to be able to function as well as somebody that is well fed. There's just no way. Neither are your kids, remember that. No. If any of you know me, I live for a new recipe. Yes. These are granola bars, and let me tell you, these are some good granola bars. If you tuned out before we got to the granola bars, that's on you, you guys. I just got this recipe. Oh, yummy. You will love these. You can see I already ate some. It makes a lot. So there's something yummy. Look at this. Walmart for the salsa. And if you have some ketchup for your potatoes, that is going to be super duper. This kind of meal is super duper if you have big boys or teenagers. So I got this cookbook today at Dollar Tree for $1. And here is the granola bar recipe. Okay, what I used was, I used what I had. Okay, what was so great about this is cornflakes, because I buy those big boxes of cornflakes at Walmart for $1. I had oatmeal, I had instant. I used chocolate chips. I had pepita nuts. I had corn syrup, and I had peanut butter. I don't know if it was creamy. I used 2 tablespoons oil, and I had Mexican vanilla. Yes. I don't know. Mine might look better. Look at that, you guys. Now, let me give you this. Try to get one of these. In a large saucepan, melt 3 tablespoons unsalted butter over medium heat. Stir in 1 10-ounce bag of marshmallows until melted. Remove from heat. Stir in cereal until well coated. Add, mix in, use a buttered spatula or clean, damp hands. Press mixture in evenly into, makes a lot, 13 by 9 by 2. I buy cereal all the time at Dollar Tree. I don't know why one couldn't just have this for breakfast. So these are some super duper recipes. Get your notebooks. If you're new to my channel, my followers and I have notebooks. And we write everything in our notebooks so we won't lose it, because you never know what's going to happen. I have 2 tips and then I'm done. Okay, I did the meat stockpiling, but what you want to do, and I learned this on the chefing channels, I'm learning cooking too. Wrap your meat in plastic wrap and then 2 layers of foil. And it's going to stay really nice in your freezer. And then if you have a piece of roast that's not the most tender, wrap it in, get your roast and season it and wrap it in tight in 2 layers of foil and bake 250 from that night when you go to bed until the next morning. Okay, you guys. No starving on my channel, and God bless you all.